In today's Speaker's Corner report, we hear from a Toronto woman who was cut off from visiting her elderly mother in a long-term care home. For the first time publicly, she's sharing her story so others don't have to go through the same ordeal. It's been more than a year, but the emotion still very much raw for this woman who has not to be identified as she's still working through legal issues with her mother's estate. A mother she was blocked from seeing for weeks after mom was put in a long-term care home in March of 2024.
I got a phone call from the social worker saying, you no longer have access to your mother. Instructions from the power of attorney.
The power of attorney was a sibling.
You can only block someone if there's a restraining order on them or if they've demonstrated any level of abuse. But honestly, you couldn't find a better daughter. There was no reason for it. No absolute reason.
She then began calling the home, its administrators, the Ministry of Long-Term Care. When all of that didn't work, she hired a lawyer, eventually getting just 1 hour a day visits.
And only me. No extended family. So we were having a nice visit, and then the head nurse came in and said, your hour's up. I was so upset. Mom, do you want me to leave? She said, no, I don't want you to leave.
After more pressure from her lawyer, including phone recordings of her mom,
Can we visit you? Is that a yes?
the home changed course, allowing her extended time with her mom.
This is great. I'm going to have a whole day with my mom.
But the day that was supposed to happen,
He says, I'm sorry to say, Mom passed away an hour ago. So, my first visit that I was allowed, unrestricted, to spend time with her, and I ended up spending the day with a dead person in her room. Like, it was like you couldn't make this stuff up. It was like the worst.
The attorney for personal care does not have authority in general to restrict visitors.
unless a clear case of abuse is demonstrated. But Jane Meadis with the Advocacy Center for the Elderly, or ACE, says long-term care homes don't always know the rules.
Homes definitely need education on this topic. They will take, instructions in many cases from just a family member, and the homes will just blithely agree to that.
Which can be a violation of the Long-Term Care Act. ACE now working with staff across the province, educating them on this topic. Something this woman says is sorely needed.
Why did I have to look it up and explain to her that she has the right to choose who visits her and for how long and for when? I had to end up spending lots of money to fight to see my own mother. It's unbelievable.
As always, if you have an issue, story, or question you'd like us to look into, reach out by visiting the Speaker's Corner tab on the City News website. Pat Taney, City News.